Good afternoon. Chaos has erupted on the streets of the United States.
This morning, history and the world has its eyes on the United States. Assault on democracy, anarchy in the U.S., democracy under siege. Trump's hate mob storms the Capitol. Headlines from around the globe as President Donald Trump's extremist supporters storm and loot the Capitol building. ITV's Robert Moore reporting back to the British public.
What's the purpose of storming Congress itself?
Because they work for us. They don't get to steal it from us. They don't get to tell us we didn't see what we saw.
And in Australia, Sky News commentators painting a bleak picture of the state of American politics.
US politicians are describing this as one of the darkest days in recent American history. Would you agree?
There is absolutely no doubt about that.
Meanwhile, foreign leaders also weighing in. UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson tweeting disgraceful scenes in US Congress. Other foreign leaders criticizing the president directly. The chair of German Parliament's Foreign Relations Committee tweeting, "This violence is the fruit of the anti-democratic split and agitation by Trump against the institutions of U.S. democracy." And a congressman from Mexico saying, "Nothing hurts democracy more than a sore loser." As the sun rises across the pond this morning, the world is watching what happens in Washington, D.C.
The president-elect's team must be asking themselves, do these scenes mark the death of the Trump presidency or the birth?
Obviously fair to say the foreign reaction matches our own shock and dismay here on American soil. Our own Martha Raddatz noted today how surreal it feels after covering revolution and insurrection in Kabul and Baghdad to cover similar conflict here in the United States, you guys.
Will, thank you. And I feel like it's important to note that the events here have real-world ramifications all across the world. Yeah. Speaking of Baghdad, the United States went in order to spread democracy, to hold free and fair elections. And here we're seeing...
We're supposed to set an example.
Exactly.